monsters out of zeros. Yeah, you wanna build a hero, so you don't become a zero. It's the ultimate gambit, burning heads in the pit, praying that from the ashes rise, a monster hero has a prize. First you rap to codex classes, line up the class for the best chances. Then at the bazaar, gather up your stones and crystals to empower your new heroes. If the last step on your path of wonder is in the depths with the dark summoner, send the heroes into the void, and then gaze upon your brand new toy.
All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to Office Hours with Styx Intern. I am your host, Styx Intern, and this is Crystal Vale. Happy to have you all here with me tonight. Tonight, I'm doing a special edition episode where I am going to, first show off how to just build heroes for a new player starting out. There's some basic tips before you go get into the more advanced hero building, and I'm just going to cover some of those basics and then show examples of how it can work out with a few different dark summons. And we're going to track the cost in crystal as I put these together and try to see how much it would cost someone to put together a team of not just okay heroes, but it's pretty decent heroes. Good, not, I would say good, not great, at least, right? Because once you start getting better into the greats and into the excellence, is that's where you're going to have to fork up more cash or put in more time, really. One of those two. But for starters, just starting out, I want to just cover some basics and intro it. So yeah, and to that end, I have set up a different wallet where I can just do this without getting mixed up. I'm going to be using my Halliday wallet. But before I switch over to that screen, I wanna preview the kind of big what's the word I'm looking for? The marquee event of the evening is going to be burning this uncommon level 20 archer with this uncommon level 20 archer. We got the 4 all the way up tiers bonus, 2 decks, 1 the 2/1/2 on both sides for a 4/2/4. I got the greater finesse stone. So a total of 25% bonus secondary stat dex, 9% to primary, plus 8 dex. And you already know I got a bunch of greater, a bunch of regular finesse crystals lined up, and we're gonna level her up, or him, maybe it ends up being a he, on stream, and it's gonna be a dang good time. All right, and I hope, I don't want that at all. Oh my gosh, that's what I get for trying new things. I'm multi-streaming, or at least I think I'm multi-streaming to Twitter right now. So if you're in Twitter, drop some chat. Let me know you're there. And if you're not there, then I'll have to check out my multi-stream settings later. But it's making everything janky. Like my chat looks janky. I can't see the normal YouTube nice chat that I get. So I apologize for any of that in advance. But anyway, marquee event, burning uncommon floor archer pair, greater stone, greater crystals lined up, And before we do that, though, we're going to cover some basics. So I was derping around with expeditions on this wallet. Pretty insane. If you use Stampot, like kind of insane. The just how it shows the difference, right? Like I have this guy going through, 50 iterations of the Warrior's Journey, and I did it without Stampots, and he'll be done on September 10th. This is one of my rare luck archers that's low level. I sent her on a 55 one with Stampots, and it's claimable in 40 minutes. So like more in way like it just shows the time difference of using Stampots efficiently versus not, and it's I think it's definitely something I'm going to be using, that perpetual potion machine, to like take monsters that I build at the 10 and 15 tiers and level them higher, because I think it is worth it. It's wild. So that's a quick aside. So what do you need to think about as a new player when you're coming in and you're trying to build some of your first heroes? What do you think about? All right, first thing you need to think about is what heroes have their codexes released. I know that's going to sound like fucking gibberish to you right now if you're actually a new player. So a codex is a hero's set of abilities. There are a bunch of heroes in the game. Not all of them have their abilities usable in the fights. You can go in here. I think these are all codex heroes that I've transferred to this wallet, so bad example. But like when you use the codex heroes in the fight, all that means is that they have abilities to select, basically. So that is what you're looking for. There are currently 6 heroes with their codices implemented. They are the Archer, Knight, Warrior, Priest, Seer, and Berserker. And if you didn't catch that, you can always jump into the Mythic Squad Discord, and we'll be happy to help you out with all of the basics in any questions you have. But really, you're looking to get some of those 6 heroes. So I figured, we'll just see what we can find in the tavern and go from there. Now, when you're building heroes to use in the hunts, which is what I presume a new player is going to come in and do first, you're going to want a team that can do the boar hunts and the Bach hunts, because frankly, it's not like a whole lot of content, right? So if you just have the boars, I think it's easier for you to think it's boring and get stale, and then you can only do one a day with your heroes. But whereas if you have access to both, you can do 2 a day, and it really just like that, even having 2 teams, that's 4 fights you can do. That takes up a decent amount of time when you're starting out. I think that's a really good place to start. So the minimum level here on the box, you can see in this image, is level 12. So we're going to be looking for level 12 heroes on the tavern, and we're going to look for 2 a matching pair of each class. And you're going to say, why do I need 2 of each class? And that is where hero building comes in. That's where the building part comes in. So this is the Dark Summoning Pit. This is where a lot of people like to hang out. And what happens here is you select 2 heroes. I can't select any because they're all questing. But you select 2 heroes, and they get wrapped up, mummified, tossed into the pits, and they are sent to a wallet that no one controls called the Graveyard Wallet. And they're effectively deleted from existence by that act. And so what we're going to be, one other key feature of, some of the key features, I should say, of Dark Summoning are that you have a rarity floor. So if I were to throw in a common and another common, it would be like, normal. There would be no difference, basically, from using the regular summoner. But when you throw in 2 rares together, you're guaranteed to get at least a rare. And then the follow-up question of that is, well, what if I throw in like uncommons and rares? Well, what the game does is it takes the average, say you assign the number 1 through 5 to each of the 5 rarities, and it basically adds the 2 together and divides by 2. And so whenever it has a number that would produce a odd result or a half when taking the average, it rounds down. So if you do 2 that are right next to each other, it's just going to round down to the bottom one. So the best thing is to do either like 1 spaced out with an uncommon and a legendary for a rare floor, or as I prefer to just match them up. What I like to do is I don't like to dark summon heroes with rarities that don't match. I mean, I do it, don't get me wrong, but it's not my optimal build. And that's why when I showed off the uncommon archer pair that I'm going to burn at the end of the night, the 20s, You'll notice they were both uncommons. And I do have a rare that I want to burn, and I'm waiting for another rare archer to catch up. I have a few working in the expeditions right now. So now it's time to go shopping. To go shopping, we go to the tavern. First, most important thing about shopping for heroes is I don't want to send heroes. Oh, I hit the wrong guy. You go to the agent. That's the NPC you go to. Agent, and then buy heroes. And here is now all of these heroes are for sale. But you see here at the floor, you got level 1 common heroes, right? And they are dirt cheap, whatever, right? But they're not really going to get you anything, because with the Dark Summoning Pit, in addition to having that rarity floor, it also brings the newly summoned hero. It basically gives you enough XP to level up all the way to the average hero level of the 2 heroes you burn. Shout out 2 noobs, donate 3. Always have their link in my show description if you want to donate. And right now they do have the DON3 airdrop. I don't know if it's airdrop, but they have a points farming collection thing going on with the Don points and the donations that you give. So if you want to participate in that, go for it. I encourage it. It's fun, and 2 noobs is really building something cool. Now back to it. So what I'm doing here is, let's start with Archer, because Archer is honestly the most important class. And we're gonna try to just take 2 stabs at building an Archer. And because I was mentioning earlier the levels of the hunts, how one of them is level 12, I'm putting the minimum level in this filter down here at the very bottom. You can hardly see, but I'm down here messing around, and I put 12 in as my minimum. All right, so now I've only got archers that are level 12. Oof. Pretty pricey, honestly. $7.99 crystal. So for archers, since they are the most high demand class, maybe I'll bump it down to 11. See what I can get. A pretty good discount there at 11. And actually, I could just level this guy up to 12. You sometimes see that, where it's just kind of mispriced. Oh, but this one, yeah, this guy knew. But here we have a 444. I wonder, nah, probably not worth it. I think I'm just going to pick up these 2 11s so that I can get that uncommon floor. But before I do that, I forgot to buy some crystal. Let's just make sure I'm flush with that, so I don't have to keep doing it. Yeah, okay, let's do that. 7,000. I'm not estimating how much it's actually going to be in the end. I just don't want to run into road bumps. And this is the Halliday wallet in action, not the screen jiggling around, but the fact that I didn't have to approve that transaction. It makes expeditions really, really nice. Just FYI. I heard Worm say it, finally got around to trying it, and I'm here for it. So we're picking up these 2 level 11 uncommon archers. What that means is that what we're going to summon is guaranteed to be uncommon, at least, or better, right? Uncommon or better. And it's guaranteed to have enough XP to get to a level 11. Note, it's very important. It is not guaranteed that it will be an archer. It is actually only at least a 75-ish%, maybe like slightly below 75, but in decimals, so between 74 and 75% chance. And if you really want to dive deep into that, because this is just kind of a starter thing, I don't know if I should show it off, but ADFK, our Adventures in DeFi Kingdoms, has an excellent website that anyone in the community will happily show you. So now I've got my pair of archers. So let's go check them out in the Dark Summoning Pit. We got an Archer Thief and an Archer Pirate. All right. If you really wanted to get down to the nitty gritty, right, I am using the level 10 bonus on Gaia's tiers, which level 10 gives me +1 point in dex and +1 point in the primary stat growth for dex. And because I have 2 that are both with dex at the highest, it is it basically doubles that. Ooh, what is this? A stone. Maybe this is something I should investigate before I do it. So, what stones should a new person throw onto an archer pair if they're trying to make a beast archer? One that is like sustainable in the long term and can be very strong. I think the most straightforward answer to that is a dexterity stone. You want to use a finesse stone, which is the one that improves your dexterity. So let's go here. Oh wait, I forgot to write down the numbers that I paid for those. I think it was $750 each, right? Ish. 750 each. I'll give it. All right, so that's 1,500 crystal so far. I'm writing this down on a piece of paper. Sorry about that, chat. All right. So now, because this is only a level 11 pair, I'm not going to use a greater finesse stone. I'm just going to use a, and because we're not trying to break the bank, let's just see what kind of stats we can get at level 11 using a lesser finesse stone. We'll market order, confirm purchase. That's another 1.9. That's 1.902 joule. So joule for stone, 1.9. 082. All right. We're tracking here because it's on a budget. It's on a budget. So now we have our stone. We have our tiers, which is something that you have in your inventory for questing. I'm checking out the chat here. I agree digital sleep aid endurance stone is a sneaky great play. I'm just, because I'm doing the basics, and I secretly want people when they're playing to hit more often than they avoid being hit, because hitting makes the dopamine in your brain kind of go, and avoiding being hit doesn't always do that. So, sneaky. So now we are ready, though, to hit up the Dark Summoner Pit. And we are going to put these archers in, and we're going to see what we get. And this is going to be the first hero on our new monster team. Monster team, lesser finesse. If you want, you can. If they have extra summons remaining, like this guy has 3, you can put extra tiers in and crystal to boost the rarity chances. And I say why not if you can afford it, but because I'm trying to do this on a budget, I'm not going to do that this time. All right, so the cost of the summon, 1,500 to buy, and then the summon is 17 and 60 tiers. Plus 17 C 60 tiers. All right. And now you got to type burn, because you got to acknowledge that these heroes are going away forever. They want to make sure you know that. And so you've got to burn to confirm. And right now what I'm doing is I'm approving this stone, because this is a new wallet for me, but I'm approving this lesser stone for use. And I think maybe the other... No, I think I've approved the contracts generally. There should be 3 or 4 approvals when you first do it, though. 1 for the crystal, 1 for the tiers, 1 for any stone, and then this, like, the hero contract. Now let's begin this dark summon. So what we're doing right now is, the essence of Mythic Squad. We are... Let me get you some game sound. Can you hear that a little bit now? Maybe I can turn it up a little too. So they were just thrown in the pit of the void. I think it's official now that dark summoning is tied to the void. After that, what's the word I'm looking for? After that summoner codex, then the workhorse blog that came out with it. All right, we have to wait 20 seconds just because that's the rules. Don't think about it too much. And then after that, we get this beautiful button to open this dark hero. Let's see what we get. Remember, I said 2 things are guaranteed. That I will get at least an uncommon rarity, and that I will get at least enough XP to get me to level 11. Getting an archer is not guaranteed, and if I do get rugged, it's an important lesson for people who would try to build monsters, is it does not always go your way. But here, we're good. Got the archer. First sigh of relief comes out. Same uncommon floor, but that's not bad. One of my best archers is an uncommon floor. We did get int and whiz for our green and blue stats. That's not the best of luck, but it's also not terrible because we do need mana on archers. And what these stats do is the blue gives you +2 primary percent growth and +4 secondary growth. And then the green just gives you a flat +2. If you see a purple, that means the green and the blue hit the same one. All right. So cool. So we have our first archer. Now we got to get some, other guys to support him. We're going to level them all up together. So let's go back to the tavern. A basic team that I think you'll see a lot of people talk about consists of archers, warriors, priests, or a combination, like some combination of those 3, maybe 2 of one and lose one of the others. But most of the time you're going to have at least an archer and then probably a warrior or a priest, and maybe 2 archers, maybe 2 warriors, maybe 2 priests. It goes a lot of different ways. So I'm just going to show, what it would cost just hypothetically right now using warrior, priest, and archer as the examples. So if I were to go to level 12, because we want to be able to do the box if we can. Priest, we're looking much cheaper, at least, than the archers. It looks here, I can get an uncommon floor priest right? And I think going up from common to uncommon for floor is very, just impactful generally, because at least uncommons do get some bonus points, and you've removed your chances of getting a common hero, which is the worst thing in the game. So I like it personally if it's not too much more expensive. So now I'm gonna track this priest cost. So I want 268 plus 325. All right. And now for a priest, we're going to go back to the marketplace, because remember, step 2, you go to the bazaar. That's what it said at the song at the beginning of the show. And if you didn't hear the song, let me know. I'm willing to play it again because it's hilarious. Oh, I want for priests, I'm thinking I want this to be a healer. That's why I'm building it. And I'm just going to give you this information. The priest, they have a lot of wisdom and vitality in their healing spells. They do use intelligence also in their damaging spells, but because I think wisdom is more important, just as a personal opinion, when you're not a beginner anymore, you can feel free to disagree with me on that. We're gonna go with the Insight Stone, which ironically gives you wisdom, and we're gonna stick with our theme of cheap summoning, and we're gonna buy our stone. What is that? 1.115. I'm not going to go past that. 1.115J for the stone. All right. And now back to the Dark Summoner. Let's see what happens with our 2 priests. Here, we got a nice level 12 floor, but the cutoff for every one of these tier bonuses is every 5 levels. So 5, 10, 15, 20. We're not going to bother leveling them up. That would take a while. And we're trying to build monsters right now. Ooh, I so want to boost that rarity chance. For an extra 3 crystal and 100 Gaia's Tears, yeah, that's even worth it on a, All right, so what? All right, I can just take it at the bottom. There we go. There we go. So my total amount is 21 crystal for summon, 21 C, and then 160 tears. All right. So what's important here is you see with the tiers, these guys both have wisdom. I'm not even checking just because I'm that confident in the hero growth of these basic ass heroes. And so I'm stacking the Gaia's Tears bonus with the stone bonus. So I'm actually getting +6 stats off the rip, and then 5% in the primary growth. And I would be getting 9% at the secondary growth if I used a level 15 pair. If I use a level 15 pair. All right, I gotta approve this stone too. I see people mentioning that the archer had a good subclass. I should have called that out, but thank you for catching it. All right, we've approved. Type burn to confirm, and we're gonna just go ahead and continue. And while these two are marinating in the pit, we'll see them go in because I want to make sure, since I'm using Halliday, this thing goes through. Once we see them go in, we'll go start scoping out to buy a warrior. Pair. Tavern. Agent. Buy heroes. Warrior. Let's filter it up to level 12 at least. 350 for commons. Ooh, big difference. Not a lot of uncommon warriors for sale here. Very interesting. Might it, no, we're just gonna go with commons on this one because we're not busting the budget. So that was the priest. And so now the warrior. Pair is what, 350 and 400. We should buy them now. Scholar, awful subclass, but actually, let's go. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're not being perfect right here. We're teaching people basics. All right. Warrior 350 and 400. So 750 C for the pair. And now, where are we going? Right? Back to the bazaar. Pick up the stone. Right? All right. So what, because I did Dex on the other one, and I'm going to tell you I'm doing Dex again here because I really want you to land hits when you're playing, and just even having a lesser finesse stone Makes such a big difference. So we're going to buy, not two, we're going to buy one more of those. So, all right. So my total price is 1.09 stone. 1.90 J. 908. We'll go with that. And then off we are to the pit. See, and it's not that bad. And then we're going to open these two together. There's my archer ready to be leveled. And another interesting thing we'll see here, this guy was apparently 13, so they're only going to go up to 12, because just like with the rarity, the level rounds down whenever there's a little odd number there. We got here, they're split. So we are getting 1 point in Vit and 1 point in Strength. Not terrible. And then we're splitting that even further with Dex. We're kind of just giving our warrior a little tiny bit of a boost in all of his most important stats, though. I'd say those three are the most important. Maybe arguably endurance is more important than Vit, or dexterity is more important than either of those. Oh no, but dexterity is included. Silly me. But here we go, type burn to confirm. And because we've already approved that stone, we can just get going. Oh, it's 60 tiers, 16 tiers, no, 60 crystal. All right, summon is 16 crystal and 60 tiers. All right. Let's open up this priest. Hopefully it's a priest. Remember, it's not guaranteed. Matching them up maximizes the odds. That's why I'm getting two of the same class. If you were to have two of different classes, your chances vary quite a bit. You have about a 37.5% chance of either of the two that you put in, but that changes with recessive genes. We got the priest, still uncommon floor, but we do have the wizard subclass, which is good for the stat growth on the things that you like. And then Agi for the blue, I'll take it, and the green. That's beautiful because priests are kind of slow. And 20 whiz off the rip because we stacked the tier bonuses with our lesser stone. Hey, and what do you know? We happen to catch intimidation and foresight as our passives with some pretty good actives. This is a pretty a hero someone could be proud of. Senrak Horsemantle. All right, now let's see what happened with our warrior pair. I'd be amazed if all three of these come through without, not without any of them rugging me on the class. Honestly, I was anticipating having to build that into the cost of getting the three you wanted. But let's see. 2 for 2 so far. Did I just jinx it? Maybe. Didn't jinx it. Nice. But all right. This was the common pair. Unpronounceable name. Probably going back in the pit one day. Got luck. Vit for the green is pretty good. And yeah, we got 3 stats here at 12 at level 1. That's actually not bad. All right. And let's just, for fun, let's see what our stats were. Okay. No good traits or anything like that. Really. The way Chatterbox stood out to me, and that's why I said that. Now what you got to do is you got to go to the meditation circle and level all of these guys up. So boom, boom, boom. What I'm going to do, I think, is should I send them all to my main wallet and level them up with the 20? And so I burn the 20 now, and then we spend the rest of the time leveling. Ooh, is that what I should do? Ooh. Or should I do one more Dark Summon? I'm going to do one more pair, I think. Let's see. Tavern, Agent, Buy Heroes. Let's do a Seer pair, just to balance it out. I would do another Archer pair, but that would inflate my costs a lot because they are the most expensive heroes right now. One Archer cost me as much as the 2 Warriors, and a lot more than the 2 Priests. Interesting, we got a rare down here so cheaply. Ooh, we got I could get 2 rares for 1270 crystal. That's cheaper than I got paid for the uncommon floor archers. Maybe I should do that. That's tempting. Wow. That really is tempting. They're kind of shiesty subclass, though. Well, let's stick to the uncommon floor because, look, it actually is cheaper, and we get a class mutation in the subclass here. So, all right, 445 and 500. So, Sears, that's what, 9... 45 crystal. All right. Seers like priests are going to get another whiz stone. So you see basically two insight stones and 2 finesse stones are what we're really using here. Lesser, right? And then what is this? Another 1.115. So stone 1.115J. And then to the Dark Summoner Pit we go. All right. I think I'm waiting for my other one to appear. Come now. Did it not go through? Did I not get one of them? Did one of you guys go and steal that buy? Oh my goodness. I think this is this pending one that's just totally not going to happen at this point. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the tavern. See if he's still there. Seer level 12. Yeah, there he is. Bye. Let's get it. Come on, get it. Daforn Burning Weaver. What a good name. Truly tempting to get that pair of rares. Truly tempting, though. And I would not judge any, aspiring summoner for going for that rare floor. So here we have Seer Warrior, Seer Knight. Oh, man. I'm burning a lot of summons here. That's okay, though, because I'm crazy. Actually, what I would normally advise a new player to do in this situation is take these 2 over to the portal and give them a summon. Which I'm actually just going to do because I think it just makes sense since they have that mutation. I'm not going to do anything special to it, though, and I'm not going to count it in the making monsters thing. This is just a quick aside before I just burn a lot of resources out. I'm going to take a little cut. Well, not really. I'm paying for the cut, but I'm taking some. All right? All right, guys? All right. Begin summon. We'll come back and see what that is later. Time for the Dark Summoner. Refresh till the... Refresh? Yeah, they're... Okay, now they're not at full summons. This is good. This is good. 10 tiers. All right, I'm out of tiers. Got to go pick up some more of those. Type in tiers. Oh, not GT. It is game time, though. I'll tell you that. Game time coming soon this weekend with the PvP combat. I don't know what to call it. Exposition, expose, crazy time, content creator weekend. It's going to be super exciting. I'm excited. I'm out of town Friday and Saturday, so I can't play most of the weekend, but I'm excited to watch all the content that people make, and I will likely be streaming Sunday night on that. Now back to the action. Back to the action. All right. We're going to go, yep, full tier bonus. Both of these guys got whiz lined up with our insight stone. That's good. Let's see what this would cost this adds. I would need a ton of guys tiers. And what it gets me, I mean, much higher chances. Oh, I should really look at my chances of uncommon. They go down by 8%. Yeah, I'm not going to go buy extra tiers for that. We're just going to zero that out. No benefit to those summons. Take them out of the economy. All right, so for this one, we got 11.5 crystal for the summon. And 60 tiers. All right, begin. Alrighty. I'm really itching to freaking go. I'm really itching to freaking go do my level 20 burn. I told myself I had to do some other burns on the stream. I couldn't just do that one. And I am planning to give one of these heroes tonight to Emerson and Sir Worm to give away on their stream Friday to celebrate the content creator PvP weekend extravaganza. I was hoping I'd get some rarity or some color. Yeah, rarity upgrades. But alas, it's been lacking. Let's see. Seer? Ooh, mythic vibes. We got the Seer with the bat wings. Hell yeah. Still uncommon, but hey, another shiny. Chromander Burning Root. Wow. Nice. With the Paladin, we got the mutation on the subclass. So what is that? For less than 1,000 crystal. Yeah, I think it's around 1,000 crystal. We got, that pretty sweet mutation, level 11. That's good. I like that mutation. What's that make our secondary whiz growth? Oh, only 21. Wow, I thought it'd be higher. I thought whiz was higher on a paladin. But I do like that 20% endurance, and I do like that 20% vit quite a bit. All right. Don't like that 8.7 agi, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. And right now, I'm certainly in the beggars camp. Sweet. So we have 4 heroes to level up. Let's go to the meditation circle. Start meditation. Refresh this shite. All right. I'm not going to use crystals on them because mainly laziness. But if you do have crystals, lessers, I would encourage you to use them on these. Yeah, I just don't want to go send them from my other account is the biggest issue. I mean, I guess how hard could it be? Really, how hard could it be? But which ones to send? I don't have any dex lessers. That's kind of the problem here. I only have one. Need a few of those. But I can send some strengths over. Let me copy this address. So just for viewers to know where we're at in the process, we've now, gone to the Dark Summoner, and we've made these monsters. It's a bit unfortunate that we didn't hit on any rarity, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's why we stuck with the uncommon floor to the extent we could, because at least it gives us an uncommon, which is better than a common, and a rare is better than an uncommon, and a legendary is better than a rare, and a mythic's better than a legendary. Why? Because every 5 levels, mythics get an automatic guaranteed, like you're gonna get at least 10 points in addition to whatever your level up hits. Like you just get a bonus stat points roll and you're guaranteed 10. Legendaries every 5 levels, you get the same thing, guaranteed 7. Rares every 5 levels, same thing, guaranteed 4. Uncommons guaranteed 2, and commons are guaranteed to have nothing and like it. All right, that's what uncommons are guaranteed to do. I do have a ton of these Wiz Insight crystals. Let's send those. So what I'm doing right now is cheating. I'm sending myself crystals just so you can kind of see. They're not too expensive, but maybe I will go math it out afterwards what it would have cost me to get them. I'll just send 20 since about 10 levels each, a little more than that. That works. All right. So let's start with Helm Star Sign. Unfortunately, the most important one, but the one I don't have the stone I want to use. So we're leveling them up. We're going to focus on really kind of, since we do have the Dex Stone, I'm going to put a point into Vit. The first point is a guaranteed one, and then you get 2 50% rolls. So what I'm doing is Vit guaranteed for this first one because that scales how much your health grows every level. Can be impactful, isn't always though, because there is still another roll associated with it. And then Dexterity and Agility, because I want him to be fast. And that's what agility does, and I want him to actually strike when he hits, and that's what dexterity does. There is a pretty brutal miss system. If you don't build dexterity right, your heroes can feel like limp, wet noodles out there. Here, I'm going to go with Vit, Agi, and Wiz. Maybe Int, one could argue, but I like Wiz and Agi personally. And then we are going to use that Insight Crystal. Here, just Dex, Agi, Strength, because I trust the Vit. I don't trust the Dex or the Agi. And then on a warrior, I mean. And then for the Priest, I want to go Priest. I think Vit, because they have a lot of Vit actually in their tree as a scaling modifier. And then Wiz and Agi. Hopefully I hit Agi on that first one, and I don't have to do it again. Prove all my stuff and start it all up. And this is, the part that some people can't handle, but I find very enjoyable about hero building is actually this next part. After you see what comes out is putting together all of the levels. All right, so that's going now. How are you all doing? I guess since people did say they liked the track, I guess what I can do is oof. I guess I could replay the song. What do you think about that? We got 20 seconds here. I'll replay the song in a bit. Let's get through a couple levels of these though, at the very least. What do you think, chat? Couple levels sound okay? Oh, I'm using the wrong sound. Sounds like the dark summoning pit everywhere. Ooh, that is loud sound. That's why I didn't go up earlier when I turned it up. It was the wrong window. Classic. Classic SI. All right, 8 points gained. Not bad. Not like excellent though, but certainly not something that makes me sad. 14 points in health. Pretty disappointing, but good mana growth. And we do like the 2 points in dex. We're above 20 at level 2. That's great. That's better than some commons get to by level 10. So Star Sign's looking good already, and the 9 Agi is good. Ooh, only 5 for our Seer, which is sad. We did get 1 in Wisdom and 1 in Agi. Those are crucial. Big HP roll kind of makes up for it, though, because that's really nice. You don't see that very often on a Seer. 42 HP roll, really great. Awesome to have it. Weak MP roll, though. Warrior, pretty average MP roll, or HP. Good roll on the Dex and the Agi and the Strength. 5 points across those is great, and 6 with Vit. Like, decent level up, but not great. And then the Priest, pretty good level up. We did hit 1 Dex, 1 Agi and Vit with the bonuses. Nice. We did need them after all. And then 2 Wiz, just naturally. Very good. Now we do it again. We run it back. Same thing 11 more times. We have to think every time about whether we want to change it up. So I do want to get that Vit just above 10 because it makes me feel better. And then I'm just going to go Agi and Dex in the secondary. Maybe I go Strength in the secondary with Agi. No, I don't have the Dex crystals. So never mind that. Maybe we'll just do that. We'll give you a Might Crystal. You're our boy. You're going to hit auto attacks like a king. Going to go Vit again with Wiz and Agi. We're going to make that Wiz grow, baby. All right. And then here, I'm going to go, yep, Dex again, Agi Strength. We just don't trust. We don't trust the Dex or the Agi. We do trust the Vit and the Strength in the end on my Warriors. It's just, you know, the way I feel after having leveled a lot of these guys. All right. And then Vit, Agi, and Wiz on the Priest as well. So I just want to put a disclaimer out there that none of this is financial advice. Leveling your heroes is game advice, and like I am one of many different opinions on how to level all of these things. So don't take anything I'm saying as absolute gospel, except for the one about needing Dex, because really I can't emphasize enough how much less fun the game is when none of your attacks land, because you really can't employ strategy. So Dex, 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 all day Dex. All right. I think I'm only going to be able to get these guys to level 5 because I really do want to do that Dark Summon. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I just go fast. I don't really commentate. Could be a plan. Ooh, all right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, none of these are great. Like, that's really good on the Wiz, but average elsewise. Really not having great level ups by any means. But I think that's okay because it's going to help me prove my point that you can just build these monsters just by following this playbook with the hero building with the stone and the levels. And remember, I was trying to keep money on the cheap, right? So this is your starting hunt team that you're trying to get where you can win very consistently. That's the goal here. This isn't like a top tier PvP team that you're trying to make, because that's I'm sorry, but those pieces are in such high demand that they're not going to be easy to grab right now by any means whatsoever. I picked Agi first. Why I do that? All right. For you, and you're not hitting any Dex. I kind of want to get some on you because you're not gonna naturally. I know some people probably think that's really dumb of me, but that's okay with me. Dex, Agi, Strength on the Warrior, because really I think Warriors, that's just the way to go generally. You need more Vit. You need more of these key things. Okay, there we go. Senrak Horse Mantle. We got two more. We got 2 more incoming. Big Dex intern. Dex Energy, Dex, Mosh, Huff. Love these juicy level 5 bonuses. Shout out Emerson, such a boost at Mythic. Yeah. Finesse Lester. All right, I've caught up. I think I've caught up. Good stuff, Arenos. 20 seconds to go. See, this is the worst part of leveling is just this part right here. It's the only slow part. If I could just click and go, I would do this so quickly. Say la vie though. Day, good news, big announcement today. DFK's birthday UTC time has officially started August 22nd. That's tomorrow in my time. And just wanted to say happy birthday once again to DFK. It's been good to be here along for the ride. And looking forward to many more. And really hoping to get that birthday cake head. Helm is doing all right with that dex. That's good. As Agi concerns me, his MP is growing remarkably well for his low his low int and whiz. And HP is not doing bad, but also not great. This guy, MP is growing really, really slowly, but HP is doing okay. I do like that I got 2 decks. I don't have to worry about it too much anymore. 2 Agi is very nice. No whiz is a big zinger there, though. Dex is weak. I'd rather have 2. I wish I had 2 points in any of these. Then I would feel so much happier with this level up. But good to get some catch-up int. He did hit another big mana roll on his own, though. Kind of lucky. And then 54 on the health. 30 health here for the priest with 13 mana. 2 in int. Would rather have 2 in whiz, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. And I did get that vit. All right. 1 more to level 5. To end, the common will show hopefully the value of the uncommon floor, but we'll see. Maybe it just dominates that level up. Let's go Agi, Dex, Luck again, and I give you another Might Crystal. Oh, I need more Shiva's runes. I didn't calculate the amount of Shiva's runes, but they are dirt cheap. You see, I'm buying 40, 50, 50 for 0.26 jewel. Not bad. In the grand scheme of jewel things. Would get held up by Shivas though. Alright guys, so fingers crossed here after I do this 5th level up for everyone that we get some mythic vibes. We get some mythic freaking vibes on the next dark summon that we do. The piece de resistance. The double level 20 archer uncommon. I am obviously hoping for that rarity upgrade. That would make me such a happy camper. But that said, I don't expect it, You can never expect such things. And watching Mega hit like 3 or 2 at least that were rarity upgrades on one stream, that certainly doesn't make me worried that this is just going to go totally Aubrey to balance out the universe on me, or any number of other things I've envisioned in my head in the last week and a half since I've had this summon ready. But the pressure, the anticipation, the buildup is finally here. You will either see me make a really fun, really good monster, or get rug pulled out of my idea completely. And it's moments like this that makes hero building fun. This stuff I've been showing off all of the rest of the stream is really like basic level, to be honest with you. It is basic. You saw a glimpse of mutation, right, with that Knight Warrior subclass. You saw a kind of glimpse of rarity floor because at least none of them went down to common. So really quick here. So you see this rarity that's not what I wanted. Go away. So you see this rarity column that's new that's every 5 levels, and really good roll for me there. I hit 1 in Dex and 1 in Luck. I would have only had a 6-point level up without it, so that's bad. If I were a Mythic, this would have been a 16-point level up. So you see there, that's the big difference in the rarity aspects. Big roll on Agi, that's nice. I might be able to stop putting that in the bonus roll. No whiz again though. That hurts bad. Honestly, that really hurts bad. Strength 17, Dex 18, Agi 13. Not a bad place at all to be by level 5 for a common hero. But you see here, no rarity column. So he got 6 points. This archer would have only got 6 points, but instead he got 8. That's a lot more in percentage terms, or whatever it's about. Anyway, let's get rid of the holiday wallet. It's been fun playing around. I will level up those heroes the rest of the way and play a hunt, and we'll see how it goes. But for now, let me find this window, move it into position, And we can select our greater finesse stone and our two archers. And I really hope that this Doug Hype Vizzy gets taken off. I've tried multiple times to take it off and it won't come off. Like, it just doesn't even pop up the transaction to take it off. So, like, I'm hoping it comes off. It's the best I got. All right. Shoot. I didn't even bother, totaling up the amount of crystal I spent. I will make a thread about that later for viewers. How about that? That sounds like a better thing to do. I can organize it. All right, here we go. So we have a level 20 floor, uncommon floor, archer pair. In the traits, we got, hopefully we're losing Chatterbox. Hopefully. Headstrong, good chance of that. I'm hoping this Poison Blade passes through, and I hope we keep Hardened Shield. We'll see. Let's check out those recessives. Pirate, Wizard, Pirate, Warrior, Knight, Pirate. Ooh, dangerous. Living on the edge. What are our blues and greens? Our blues, we got a green Luck over there. That's nice. Green Agi. The blues are kind of whack, but beggars can't be choosers. Got Dex in the sub there. Agi and Dex in the sub. Oh, both of them. So could have some good blues and greens. And, of course, the 2-1-2 full guys tiers bonus doubled up on both heroes for a 4-2-4, in addition to the 8-7 and 21 from the Greater Stone. 31 crystal, 100 tiers, and years of leveling, only to be told I have insufficient crystal, and I ruined that build up because I was on the wrong wallet from the one where I bought all of the crystal, and now I have to do it all again. Wow. Unbelievable rug pull by me right there. That was really bad. Chat, I'm sorry. Before I do this Dark Summon, I think I gotta do it. I think I can't, wait, guys, I can't do this. I can't do this summon. I gotta walk away.
Do you wanna build a hero? Making monsters out of zeros. Yeah, you wanna build a hero, so you don't become a zero. It's the ultimate gambit, burning pants in the pit, praying that from the ashes rise, a monster hero has a prize.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it doubled up that sound. I'm so sorry, viewers. I had to turn it off immediately when I figured it out. Anyway, let's do this thing. I am really apologetic for that. That echo was probably god-awful to listen to. We now have enough crystal. We now have the tears. We have the stone. We have the burn to confirm. I can't believe I was just barely any crystal short of this 31 too. What a loser. Arithmetic, underflow, or overflow? Well, what the shit does that mean? No way. Is this what the shit is going on? I've never seen this one before. There was no echo? You guys didn't hear an echo? I had it playing out of two sources, though. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. But either way, it was just an excuse to interrupt it. But I'm getting this error. Execution reverted, arithmetic, whatever. I've never seen that before. I'm worried that it has to do with this Vizzy that won't unequip. Like watch. Oh my goodness. Remove equipment. View equipping queue. It's just never going to pop that up. I think it's because of that. Holy shit. I'm so salty if this is the case. Oh, I'm so salty. How salty am I? Am I salty enough to burn my Luck uncommon archer? No, I'm not. Oh, I'm pretty salty about this, though, because I'm pretty confident that's it. I've never seen this before. Refresh and try again, says Peeve. I will do that. Oh, no. The vibe is gone. The vibe is so dead because of arithmetic over or underflow. Unbelievable. All right, Archer. Level 20. There we go. Beta testing a game on live stream is ballsy. I mean, bro, this is something I've done a bunch of times, but this is the unique issue. I've never even seen this happen to me before. Because normally what it does is it says, I was hoping it would just unequip the things, because normally what it says is, you know, we have these Vizzies equipped. Would you like, we're going to unequip them. Thanks for burning. It doesn't say execution reverted arithmetic underflow or overflow. Mythic underflow vibes. Oh my god. Arithmetic underflow or overflow. Well, I gotta call the devs. That's just brutal. All right, wait. I have another idea. How deadly is it, really? What am I looking at, really? Really, what am I looking at? Okay. We're doing something better. How much crystal was that fucker? 8,000? 8,900. Okay. What's that gonna do me? 61619. Okay. We have a solution for this. I copy this one and I go over to the Halliday and I send it. All right. We have a solution, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just send. Yeah. Should work. It should have a cake error message. Honestly, it makes sense. If I could dub hype busy man. Lol. The rest of the chat, layer 2 Lo-Fi Llamas, is hanging out on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, which is in the comments to the pinned link on my Twitter, since I see that's where you're commenting from. Thank you for confirming that Twitter is working, though. This is kind of an experiment on my end. Layer 2 Lo-Fi Llamas, aka Kobe. Good to have you here. But what we're going to do now is I've sent myself some more jewel. And yeah, I have enough now to get this 8,900 crystal. And I am just going to say the time is right. Continue. We're going to do a rare floor instead. Screw it. Figure out this uncommon shit later. So Kenzie Spring Snout and new guy that I just paid 8,900 crystal, which by the way is, I want to say, more than double what I paid on all of those other heroes that I made, just on that rare floor archer. So food for thought. If you're going out there and you're like, oh, I'll just spend more to get a high level hero. That's the delta right there. It's like a lot more. But we're gonna put these two together. Yeah, they're both 20. They can handle it. Now we have a rare floor. Mythic vibes. This is how you save the stream from a whatever overflow, underflow, yada yada. Sachet is rugging me intentionally error. You know. OB Jacoby, good to have you. Good to have you. Glad you found the YouTube. Why is my car blinking? Wait, what? See, this is what normally happens. It will automatically break the bond and unequip all the items, and it will begin a 24-hour period cooldown before they can begin again. Yada, yada. I'm still having... No, it did it again! No, that wasn't the problem. I don't know what the problem is then. Why is this happening? This has never happened before. Has anyone ever seen this before? Chat, really, just say if you've ever seen this before. What is this? What is this? I'm dying. What does that even mean? Oh my gosh. You guys. I don't even know. I don't speak arithmetic. What does that even mean? Oh. I wonder if it's because of the fact that I'm trying to do level 20s. I won't approve this, but let me just test it. No, I'm still getting the underflow, so that wasn't it. Okay. Okay. Anyone else having this problem dark summoning right now? Has anyone run into this issue? I've never heard of it. This is so unbelievable. I'm pretty upset, sad upset, but mostly sad. I don't know what the hell. Maybe if I just close out of, maybe I'll just try closing the browser completely, all instances of all of these browsers. Maybe that's just, maybe I've just been playing too much DFK and the browser's like I've had it. I don't know. I don't know computer. I can't speak for them. I'm not Chat GPT, Chat SI. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Beta.DeFi Kingdoms. All right. We'll try one more time. But if this doesn't work, then I don't even know. I just dark summoned a bunch of heroes. How is this not working for me now on this wallet with 2 different pairs? Like, that is just some random shit. Not right now. Go away. Dark Summoner. This is some random shit, man. I tell you. Archer. Level. Descending. I am going to burn one of these pairs. And I want it to be this one now because it's rare floor. That's even cooler. Wait, where's the one I just bought? Oh, there you are. There you are. All right, we're trying again. If I still get whatever stunted on by math, then I guess I'll just cry. But like, yeah, I have 500 tiers, so that's like, it's not that I don't have enough of any of those things. Continue. Arithmetic underflow. Should I send them to my holiday wallet? Is that the solution here? Nonce date clear. I don't even know what that means. I don't think it's the stuff that's causing the problem. Because I've done it before. I really have. Remove equipment. But hey, I'm trying it in case you're right. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not fighting you. Oh, maybe you are right, because it's not even loading a transaction for me now. Wonder what that's about. That is weird. Can I break the pet bond? Yeah, so it pops up the transaction to break the pet bond. So it is the Vizzies. That's got to be it. And it's not just that one. I can't unequip any of them. I was able to unequip others, though. Which is whack. Submit. Let me see if I can narrow it. Maybe it's just one or the other. Okay, so it doesn't work with the GI. Remove that one. View, equipment queue. Remove the GI. Submit. Can I get the bloater mask off? No. Huh. I think you're right. It is the Vizzies. Oh, man. Well, all of my 20s have Vizzies on them, except for, like, I literally tried to strip them both last week, and then I first ran into this issue. I guess I have a unique bug. I wonder if sending it to another wallet would fix the bug and let me unequip them there, or just spread it. Spread it like the virus it is. You know? Settings advanced, settings clear, nonce data. Did you try Rabby Wallet? I'm not going to download a whole new wallet on stream. I've never had any issues with MetaMask, and I don't believe this is a MetaMask issue. For the record, I think it's a me issue. I think it's a user issue. I will check out this clear nonce data baloney. Oh, that's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. What'd you say? Advanced settings. Okay, settings, advanced settings. Clear. Sure. All right, I've cleared it. We'll see if it works now, but I don't have high hopes. I think it is the Vizzies. I think it is a me issue. I'm just so salty off of it if that's the case. Should I try these two and see if it pops it up? That's how we could confirm it's the Vizzies, because these two don't have anything equipped. I was trying to unequip it. I should have known to ask questions earlier. Let me see. We can confirm the bug. Yep, it does pop it right on up. I rejected it. I didn't do it. Well, that's a disappointment and a half. Why, Vizzies? Why would you do this to me? Unequip, you bastard. Yeah, it's not popping up that thing to unequip. I think that's got to be it. That's got to be it. All right. Well, I guess I won't do that. I could burn this 16 pair though. I don't really want to do that though. That'd be shooting for the moon. Man, I'm so sad. Oh. Oh well though. That's what I get for having sexy heroes. They brought it back. I don't know if you heard. We're gonna try one more time in just pure desperation. Since I did that non-data clearing thing. Yeah, no, still overflowing. Still just overflowing my data. All right. Well, and I can't unequip the pet. I thought I was able to unequip the pet. But then it did that not go through? Because that one, at least it popped up the transaction for me. Oh well. And now it's not even doing that. I wonder. And of course, I cleared my activity, so now I can't even go check. Lol. All right. On that note, cleared DFK cache and browser cache. I did clear the browser cache by pressing Control F5, which also cleared the DFK cache. So that doesn't do much for me. I want to see some blood too. Whoever said that in chat. I too want to see blood. Vizzy Karma would be fine if there was soul bound, says Ben Forrest. Ooh, hitting me deep in Djibouti. Ouch. That's painful, man. Why would you hurt me like that? Should I just do it? Even though it's not a rare floor, I'd be kind of ruining my entire plan and the bonus plan. All because of Vizzies. Like, fuck. Why? Why do you hate me so? Oh, man. What is it? Delete browsing data. All right. Let's Control F5 this Biosh again. And try one more time on these MetaMask settings. I mean, really, a good question would be to just you send them to my other wallet and see if they still have this issue. Because really, okay, try it first. Bang my head against the wall insanely one more time, and then do that. Level descending. Not my best show. I mean, it was looking decent for a while there, but then it really took a sharp turn for the southward direction due to ineptitude. Yeah. And then I of course did close this other one, so that's great. This is just we're performing as planned. At this point, you are just my support staff. Wait till it's resolved to do your plan thing. Okay, I'm glad that the community here is agreeing with that plan. I will just try one time, sending one of these heroes to my other wallet and see if I can unequip it there. Select heroes, level, descending. I want archers only. There we go. Okay, let's try you, because you're rare floor. If it works for you, I just want it to work. We're going for it. We're gonna try one more thing. Send heroes and equipment. All right, they are now sent. Let's refresh over here. You can see what I'm doing. Maybe if I turn on edge. Oh no, I didn't. I gotta re-input. No, it's the right one. Yeah, I was just confused because it looks so similar. Refresh. Oh, you're sorted by gen level descending. There you are. All right. Let's scope these Vizzies. Remove equipment, and then it came without the pet, so mine was still showing it having the pet. All right, let's see if Halliday can pull off what the DFK could not. It hasn't started a pending transaction yet up here, which tells me it hasn't yet got a transaction through. So I think it's having the same exact problem. Yeah. It hasn't started me up yet. All right, so that's not going to work. Drat. So that further makes me think this wasn't a MetaMask problem. This is like some chain side issue. Where like, I think maybe when I tried to unequip these things before, because I had tried earlier in the week, not with these though, actually. So that wouldn't explain these ones. That was the other one, the Doug Hype Vizzy. It all started with the Doug Hype Vizzy. That's the only thing I know. Well stated, Peeve. That reminds me of what's important here. Blame Doug Hype. The man, the myth, the legend. I can't wait to get this cowboy hat in the game. Just saying. Just saying. I can't wait for that. I'm so salty, though. Can't hide it. Can't deny it. It's just a fact. I'm a salty... Oh, no. She's the one who had the pet, not the one I sent. I am so dumb sometimes. I wonder if I can swap. Nope, I can't do that either. All right, well, let me call it. Well, I guess I'm going to put in a support ticket. First time I've ever done that. Had a similar problem with pets as what in the DFK. Bolon lost a bet. Oh, man. Oh, because that's why Doug was the first one. Lol. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out and showing up. I will post the results at level 10 or their cap level of the other 4 that I made, and I'll end up just sending all those to... Worm and Emerson to give away, and for this failed hero, I guess was wait for next time, and hopefully I can get this Vizzy problem figured out. And with that, I appreciate you all for coming. Play DFK for its birthday, and yeah, I think the only other check out the Content Creator Weekend. Check out Worm and Emerson, Mythic Vibes Friday night. Check out Jewelers Saturday, I think. I'm going to be going live Sunday, and looking forward just to seeing all the content and all the people playing against each other, what comes out of that. And with that, I will let you hear the song again. All right?
Do you wanna build a hero? Making monsters out of zeros. Yeah, you wanna build a hero, so you don't become a zero. It's the ultimate gambit, burning pits in the pit, praying that from the ashes rise, a monster hero has a prize. First you grab your codex classes, line up the class for the best chances. Then at the bazaar, gather up your stones and crystals to empower your new heroes. If the last step on your path of wonder is in the depths with the dark summoner, send the heroes into the void, and then gaze upon your brand new toy.